Alright, back again. I'm pushing these episodes like, you know, like Epona running at the end. Whatever's. Just trying something there. You know, and it could have ended up like totally cheesy. So let's just carry on. Let's just carry on. And at 50cc, this is Paratrooper. Something fresh. Get not to DLC. I like Toad. I mean, I'm straight. I'm going to be raw with you, right? But I'm not gender biased either. And, you know, I like to pick up the gal characters just for the, you know, they're awesome too. I have no issue playing Toadette. Alright, so let's see. Kart is going to look really fine with her. I had this using with the female villager just a while ago. We're going to use this, you know, this purple bike. Awesome. And I think these tires work well most of the time. What are we going to use here, man? Like, if you're going just for the aesthetic, you know, the coloring, and you want something that looks nice and cool, this is really difficult though. Like, we barely have any options here. So, alright, I think, yeah, whoa, this works, that works. And the metal tires, and we're gonna go and I want something girly for this, you know. Not to be all girly. But yeah, we're gonna go super glider. That's good enough. At least it's pink, you know. For the, yeah, so the previous episode we did the banana cut. Now we're gonna go ahead and drive the leaf cut. Let's go. Hype. Toad is one of my favorite characters, possibly my favorite character in Mario series. And why not play Toadette once in a while, huh? She's cool too. She's awesome. Yeah. Alright. So the thing about bikes though, right? When you're drifting with a car, you just, you know, you press the drift button and you can pull to the left, pull to the right, and it doesn't draft as much. But the drifting controls for bikes in these Mario Kart games are very sensitive, right? Very. So I was playing by camera, and I wasn't doing too bad. I could have been all at the side of the road, but the precision needed is very sensitive. So I'm playing with the actual screen now. I'm watching the actual screen. Major difference. All right, there we go. Flip. Good. I was kind of fearing the chance of ending up with a coin. We wouldn't have anything to defend ourselves and possibly end up, yeah, because we're still kind of close to the rest of the crowd. Yeah, so we're fine. Whoever, I think someone was struck by something major there and possibly had a triple banana item. Alright. Yeah. Alright. You're gonna drop this here. Flip. Okay. Ah, that was, oh my god. I thought it was the fire and then it was lightning, right? This gave the freaking timings, right? You get jump scares in this thing. Alright. Alright, so flip. We're gonna drop this, not just yet. Right here. Yeah, so that literally that's gotten rid of the red shell that was on our tail, just detonating in its face. Perfect timing, huh? I'm like an online master, so no bribery, just saying. That's partly why I did this. Mario Kart is gonna do something really big here, possibly in the next few weeks. Yeah, only a few weeks. Christmas is just around the corner. I know, right? Christmas trees and lights again is like, why does this life feel like it's speeding past us all of a sudden? Yeah. I guess it's because, you know, we, as we grow, we kinda, you know, not as much is exciting anymore. Things are like we're really accustomed by a certain age, so time kind of moves quicker for us because we're just waiting for the next day to pass. We may be waiting on some order at work, or we're waiting on something, we're waiting on things, so we just end up spending our time, and we don't, we literally don't experience all of it. So that's the first strat. Awesome. We just spend it away. But for child, everything is new and exciting, and they, in a sense, their brain is then encouraged to pull in every detail. So they're excited for this, they're excited for that. There's this television show. Oh, this food is nice. Oh, that's a new food I never tasted before. And they're experiencing their time. But for us, it just glides past because we've done all that already. There's nothing special. Our mind isn't going to map that. We're not going to remember that. We're not going to remember this. And I'm not talking about being forgetful either. I mean, we just, yeah. So Christmas is around the corner again. And we have so much upcoming. Like, I feel so sorry for the people who recently got a buying PS5, and Nintendo is having all this much fun, to be honest. Alright. They're having so many ports from games. I warned you people, if you're local, you know me, you know where I'm from, and you saw any of my posts warning to avoid buying a Sony system as of now, I'm not being a Sony hater, because I definitely would, if I easily can, buy a dime PS4 that I could play Kingdom Hearts 3 right now, because it's still not on the Nintendo eShop. They have it, it's eventually going to come out, I think next year as well. But they have it as a cloud-based game, and there are a lot of cloud-based Resident Evil games that are going to launch on Nintendo Switch 2. Yeah, I told you to hold off. Like, that's the mistake that just about anybody could easily make. Not focus enough on what makes them unique. They're just looking to do the most simple thing. You've got to have, you've got to be smart in this life. That's something that I say all the time. But what Sony did, there are too many games on Sony PlayStation that, do not belong to Sony, and they're just on a Sony system. And now that Nintendo has that graphical and processing power, they're launching on Nintendo Switch 2. And it's happening all right now in Japan, like heck. It's happening right now in Japan. They have practically no sales compared to what they had before for PlayStation 5, the new holiday season 2025. People are buying Nintendo Switch 2s because they're going to say, the new Tomb Raider is coming out, and that frame rate, that looks way better compared to what I've seen in PlayStation 5, even PlayStation 5 Pro. It's very smooth. I can play it in handheld as well. Like, holy shit, they're gonna get excited. We have, what's that, Elden Ring coming out. There's like some sort of unique, so yeah, so excited. But Mario Kart, no. If Nintendo does it, I'm gonna be so excited. Imagine a Mario Kart that has every single track in it. The name of the game is Mario Kart World, right? World, you get it? Like the entire globe. Imagine, like we're on this little continent with these few tracks right now on World. This is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Let's not get carried away. I should be speaking about this game, but still, it's, it's one couple series, right? Mario Kart World has this, we're on this land continent. Imagine you could then, similar to what I said this in a previous episode already, a different game I was playing. It's like, I just see that happening as well, potentially very soon. Then beginning to release like different land mass areas with like different tracks from different games. We had Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield on Nintendo Switch. And then, you know, like shortly after, we got some DLC released that, you know, gave us access to these other areas of the land, stuff like that. It's gonna be like that. I do imagine for world, and I am so excited for that. Dying fly, leave. Dying stupid. Like, my room isn't dirty or anything absurd, but something is awful in here. I normally never have flies in here. I keep my windows, you know. Alright, stunt. Ah. Alright. Alright. Awesome. Fly. Something is off around here. I'm gonna check around this room, see if I have anything that shouldn't be in here. Alright. Alright. So that's 9. Only sharp 1 coin. Alright. Awesome. See at this corner as well. Front flip. I was trying to, but you know, it wouldn't have helped. I could have easily hopped off the track. So I just side spun instead. Good. Now they can get the momentum. Alright. I missed that on purpose. The boo. My item. Alright. Alright. We are a good ways ahead, but I so well know just how easily we could end up. Purple boost. Gotta get that full boost, pull ahead as much as we can. How easily we could fall back. I do know. Thanks to learning the hard way in Mario Kart world. Oh my gosh. Alright. Alright. This way. I was trying to land to get that boost, right? Got this. This is only 50cc and we're still moving too fast to get all the... So 50cc, the engine class is still a bit faster than older games, so imagine. Alright, so that was the third track. Now we're moving on to the fourth and final track for this cup. Easing down through these cups. Yoshi Valley. This oh, that's not a crazy laugh. That's just a laugh, I swear. This track is hell in Mario Kart 64. Hell. Dying Flame made me miss my start. Boost. Trying to like find it away. I don't know where the hell this play is coming from. I had it here, you know. Alright, so we're gonna take this. Stunt. Let's trade. Timing is so off on camera. I was watching camera. It was terrible. Yep, I got around that narrow path by watching from cam. So this controller that I have is really good. Alright, I thought it would have. Alright. Alright, come on. Alright, cool. I was so quiet just now. I'm trying my best not to mess up because you know I have so many terrible flashbacks from this track in 64. I had to do this track like I swear it was like 10 times. I was crying. My battery was running out. I was just like, what the hell is this shit? I was like, I literally had to. I went like, I kid you not, I went to the bathroom and I was like just there like lunged over, you know, in a spot just like, okay, let me just meditate. Let me just breathe and meditate. We're gonna do this. I'm not bad at video games. This game is just very poorly optimized. This is 50cc. Who the hell plays 50cc in older games? They never patched this game in the old days. I was telling myself all this. I was like, okay. Breathe. We've got to do this. We've got to do this. It was that bad. Most people just play a Mario Kart game and whoop-de-doo, I didn't get first place, so what? But no, this, that's not our aim here. Alright. Not for this series. I kid you not, this is 50cc. When we reach like 150, we're gonna have some boats where, you know, we're right at the finish line and we get hit by a blue shell, or I'll have to do some of them over, but it's not going to be as terrible because, you know, the physics are refined, everything's nice. But when you barely turn your cart in Mario Kart 64 and you're sliding all over the place, or, you know, you've got to be so precise with your camera. It's like every single second of that race is hell. Doing it over is like a terrifying nightmare. That's different. But for this, if I don't get first, I just do it over. I knew I didn't get first because of some damn blue shell or something. That's the only reason. It's going to be a totally different story, but anytime I play a Nintendo 64 track, it's like I've got to rattle on about the hell happened there, man. That was so terrible. I really feel is that the game is optimized for the Nintendo 64 controller best, and I don't have a modern Nintendo 64 controller, so yeah. I've got to get one of those. Damn, holy shit. Wait, you see the timing, right? I thought I was trying to dodge the flame, then I thought I was actually hit by the flame, but it was lightning, and I thought something unique happened because when you get hit by a flame, the screen isn't supposed to go black or dim, but it was lightning. Alright. Gorgeous trophy there. I think they've got like some sort of rating on the bottom. I ain't gonna zoom again. I did that before. We're fine. So yeah, let's go on ahead, speed down through these menus, and oh my god, I almost started again. So we just did the leaf cut. We're gonna do the lightning cut in the very next episode. Yeah, some awesome tracks right there. So yeah, this has been Mr. Pokemon 907. Thank you for watching. Until next episode, remember to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned.